everybody? This is UFC President Dana White, and you're listening to the Cheap Pop Radio.
Oh, Bailey, I'm so glad you're back home. It's so nice having like a hot chick like running around the Cheap Pop studio apartment and to take to the pub.
Oh, baby, I missed you so much, but can we talk? It's real important.
Yeah, sure, baby. Of course, I'll do that thing you like. Don't worry about it. No problem.
Thomas, no, this is serious. So my friend at work had a boyfriend with a psycho stalker girl too, and she checked his phone, and she found out he was still talking to her and a bunch of other girls.
Whoa, listen, baby, honey, look, it's your first night back from Ohio. Like, do we really need to talk about this? Can't we just, like, enjoy each other?
Iowa, Thomas, and yes, we do. I'm so loyal. I don't even accept friend requests from other guys.
Honey, baby.
No, Thomas, you always do this. Can I just check your phone?
Snookums, baby, like, honestly, really? Like, you don't trust me? I'm probably the sweetest boyfriend you ever had.
Well, baby, it's just you disappear at random times and don't text back, and I was gone for the holiday. I mean, if you aren't doing anything, does it matter?
Okay, okay, look, I know you didn't mean to ruin anything, but, like, I had this whole surprise planned out, so, baby, like, I'm just gonna do it.
Thomas, why are you getting on your knees with an onion ring?
Baby, Bailey, honey, Snookums, like, you're the love of my life, and I can't see myself with anybody else. Will you marry me?
Oh, Thomas, how sweet. Yes, I'll marry you. I love you. I'm so happy.
Me too, baby. I know this is really awkward. It's bad timing, but I gotta go meet Ryan. Like, he's got a flat tire. Like, he literally just messaged me.
Wait, did you just ask me to marry you just so I wouldn't check your phone? Is that why you used an onion ring?
No, baby, no. I just saw you, and I was amazed by your beauty, and I just thought it was spur of the moment. I just want to marry you.
Aw, baby. Okay, go save your friend.
All right, baby. I'll see you later. God, fuck, that was close. Why the fuck does Virginia keep calling?
Look, Thomas, dude, you gotta do me a solid here. I've known Pat for practically my whole life, dude. He's my best friend. You gotta let me do the intro here. Come on.
Whoa. Listen, bro, like, this is the second time in, like, 3 months. Like, I get it when it was, like, your legitimate, like, blood brother.
Yeah.
But, like, it's a ghost hunter. Like, has he even actually seen a ghost?
Dude, all the time, man. What the hell's wrong with you? That's why we're having him on. And besides that, just let me do the intro. Dude. What the hell's your problem, man?
Ryan, just don't trip, man. Barnes on his bullshit again.
No, I don't want it to be that way. We're all partners.
No. It doesn't have to be a thing. It's just petty. Man.
I'll tell you what. Look. Let's just do a coin flip.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Let's just do a coin. You flip. That way you can't question my integrity.
I'm good.
Because everybody always questions my integrity. I don't know why.
Heads, tails. What we doing?
I'm always picking tails, bro. That's why I'm always in trouble with these hoes.
Heads all day long. Here we go.
Whoa, that landed. Okay, I lost, but that landed out of the area.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
We're going to do a redo. I want a redo. I demand a redo.
Got you, brother. Here we go.
All right, okay. Stop. Okay, so this time, make sure it stays in the area.
Gotcha.
And this time, I'm going to pick heads because I know you're married and you never get head.
Hey, man, fuck you, dude. Seriously, man. Here we go, man.
Come on, heads.
Looks like tails.
All right, but you're not allowed to ask again until at least the summer.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I'll take it.
All right, man. All right.
Maybe.
That money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like. Whoa. I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, vintage friends on my face. Looking like I'm from the deep, these no Cartiers. Pockets deep, bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a peep, bro. Whoa. like no way. I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. Those on the deals, that's brose. Got no pay, yo, no say. Okay, this the news, tell them read it. Been the one since the fetus. Don't sleep on me, Tempur-Pedic. That's a no, no, no. Spending dope for no reason. Got a ball head, Mr. Cleaner. Heard the big bags overseas, then we gon' go, go, go. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, that new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, that new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Cheap Pops Radio. This is Ryan Shaw coming back at you live from the studio apartment in Tomball, Texas. And with me today, I'm really happy to have my brother from another mother, the guy I've known forever and ever and ever, my best friend Patrick Theriot with Ghost Texas. He's just one of the members of Ghost Texas, and he's going to tell us all about it this episode. And then also to my left, I got the Oracle of Cheap Pops Radio, Jerry Fudge. And last but very least, over here we got Thomas the Hitman Barnes.
Okay, look, I don't want to sound petty, but that might be the most boring intro in the 5-year, 6-year history of Cheap Pops Radio. 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20,
Really?
21, 22 would be, this is the 6th year.
Wow.
That's probably the worst intro we've had.
Wow. Well, I mean,
I ain't hating. I'm not
yeah,
trying
well,
to be
I mean,
petty.
when it's only the second one I've ever done, you know. It's like, I ain't worried about
But
it.
we definitely want to welcome to the show Patrick Theriot. Like, we all went to kind of high school together. Kind of different little groups and different things and people we hang out with. And it's cool when you see people that you kind of grew up with, because you all kind of, while we all conglomerated at the same schools, we weren't always together. We had different family lives. So it's interesting to catch up with people like 30 years later. Like, we're really that fucking old, let's just say it.
Yeah.
But it's cool to, kind of see these people and how they grew up and kind of took different tracks in life. Like Ryan, you took like the graphical kind of thing.
Yeah.
I did the wrestling thing. Patrick Theriot, the most famous ghost hunter in the state of Texas, the most famous ghost hunter in the state of Texas.
I have to agree with
Like
that.
I got a boo in Cold Springs, Texas that wants his autograph.
Yep.
One of my favorite places, Cold Spring.
Yeah, and Jerry Fudge, and I was doing a little, because I try to do some research before we have somebody on. You know what I mean? Because I just don't want to have a guest and be like, I don't know your shit, right? You know what I mean? So it's like I was doing some research. And so I actually went to the Ghost Texas website, and I read a blog by some random, blogger. I think his name was Jerry Fudge.
Yeah, I just pick things up for like 6 months to a year, and then I completely ghost them one day. So in 6 months, when I'm back, when I'm back to stripping, and you can't get a call back.
And you know what, Thomas?
But you were warned.
Go watch episode 1, Thomas. You will see an appearance by Jerry.
Oh, episode 1, we got the Jerry Fudge. Hey, so kind of tell us, tell our viewers, because there's always those kind of kooky shows on like the Sci-Fi Channel and like the Discovery Channel, like Ghost Hunters, and they always make it look so kooky.
Yeah.
And I'm not hating on it, because I do believe in ghosts. I do believe that there are things that happen in this world and in this universe that we don't understand yet. But when you watch those shows, you see it looks so cheesy and it's kooky. So, how did you get started into it, and how do you deal with that kind of stigma?
Well, let me go back to the TV show thing you were talking about, because I totally agree. If you watch any of these TV shows, watch to the end credits. You're going to see writers. Why do you need writers for a ghost hunting show? Everything we do on YouTube, there's no writing involved. It's just right then, right there. I mean, but to go to your original question, I didn't get into this until I actually lived in a house that was haunted.
Interesting.
Yes.
So kind of tell us about this. How old were you? Where was it?
So I was dating my wife. This is a house that we were renting. Ironically enough.
Wait. Just to clarify, this isn't another toxic relationship story because we got plenty of those.
No, y'all do. There's too many. I left that it.
No, he does.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Thomas, I love Thomas. So yeah, but no, we lived in this house. We were renting it, and that's when I don't know. I have stories for days. I really do, of stuff that happened in this house. But that's kind of what got me into it. So right around that time when we were living in this house, the OG of ghost hunting shows, Ghost Hunters, came on. Kind of got into it. Thought it was interesting. As soon as I started really getting into the shows, when more crazy stuff was happening. You can ask Ryan. Ryan actually had an experience at the house also. He and his wife now would come and house sit and dog sit for us when we'd go out of town. I got a call from Ryan one night when they were house sitting. And do you remember?
Yeah, it's like the the alarm clock in the bedroom just started like singing for it wasn't the alarm clock, it was a radio.
Yeah,
a radio came
radio
on
of some
just
sort. Yeah, 'cause
randomly.
we didn't have alarm clocks.
Yeah, it didn't have an alarm clock. It was a radio. It was a little old school radio. Just started playing for no reason.
So
They
heard music coming from our bedroom with no sources. The only thing we would have had in the bedroom would be a TV.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, we just heard music. It was like country music. That's all I heard.
So when did you? So was your ghost a little less poltergeisty? So it wasn't doing crazy things like trying to hurt anybody or like breaking all kinds of massive things.
The only thing, I don't think poltergeisty, but this was actually kind of strange, poltergeisty-esque. A candlestick with a candle on it being thrown. This actually I witnessed, so it wasn't I just walked in a room and saw something that was on the floor misplaced. I actually saw this happen. I don't even know if I told you. So, sitting on the edge of my bed, putting my shoes on, about to leave for work, the only one in the house. I had 2 candle sconces with candles on a dresser. One of them flew off, split the candle in half. This candle was a good 6-inch diameter candle. Split it totally in half. Both candle and sconce flew, 8 feet. It's not like it just tipped over off the dresser. It was actually thrown, and mind you, where this dresser was, it was sitting right in front of me. So as I'm putting my shoes on, I saw the whole thing happen. That scared the crap out of me.
So let me ask you this, because you see that in movies, and it's a common theme, like families move into a house, and there's a disturbance. But give us the real life point of view from a relationship perspective, because you're a man, you're supposed to be that strong, tough one that figures out how to protect your family. But now you're entering into a realm that really no honest man could ever be prepared for, because it just doesn't happen to everybody. So tell us kind of how that affected your lives and y'all's relationship. How did she react? How did you react? How did you help her react?
Well, it's funny you even asked that question, because I didn't tell you about the house that we were in. So the house we were renting actually belonged to the family. Tara spent some years in the home with her mom and siblings.
Oh.
Before I kind of moved in with, my wife in this haunted house, her mom passed away a year before. So that was kind of like, it's not really a joke, but the running joke, it was her mom looking over the house and messing with people.
Right.
So it's funny that you even asked that, because something like that, I think it was more welcomed. Because I think my wife was kind of hoping maybe, this is my mom trying to.
She's still watching over us, basically.
Here's the weird thing: all this stuff happened to me. Nothing would happen to her.
Oh.
She never experienced anything. But we've had tons of friends and other family members have stuff happen that's just unexplained. Not saying it's necessarily haunted. And the only reason I'm calling this house haunted is because I actually saw an apparition in the house.
So describe that experience, like, because that's another thing. Like when you talk about like ghosts and ghost hunting, like it's something we all talk about. We talked about on Cheap Pops Coast to Coast in the past, but we've never we don't talk from experience. We talk from reading it on fucking Twitter. And you know what I'm saying? Like so tell us like your first experience. Like all these things are happening to you, and that family. Think they're hoping that it's a relative. What are you thinking?
Well, here's the deal. A lot of people, a lot of skeptics, and I used to be one. A lot of skeptics. You won't actually, I think, believe in the afterlife and ghosts unless you actually experience something yourselves. That's kind of when I turned. And I don't know if you want to call it fortune or not, but I've seen 3 apparitions in my life. I guess we can call them apparitions. 3. I would have to say my very first time was at a friend of ours' house. I was walking into his house. We used to hang out in his front yard. He had a little party shed. We called it the party shed. We'd hang out and party. Yeah. It was decked out, tables, couches. I mean, we probably had a TV in there. I don't remember. Going in the house, I'd probably get more beer for us.
Uh-huh.
I turned around and I saw one in the front yard. Now, mind you, this whole area has been known to have stuff happening because we knew the family that owned the property. So, at this time, I was 15.
Yeah, we were stupid back then, too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Even after seeing this and having this experience, I still didn't want to accept it.
Right. Well, there's a certain shock factor. There has to be.
Well, that, and also, there's still, like, even now, 90% of all claims of something supernatural happening can be dismissed. I mean, something just natural.
Well, see, the thing that's I'm trying to think of the word. The thing that kind of sucks about experiences like that is it's a personal experience. So how do you prove what happened to you to somebody else when you're the only one that experienced? That's the hard part.
Especially because we live. And we're about to take a quick break, and we're going to come right back and get right back into it. But the answer to that question is because we live in a world full of motherfucking haters. Everybody wants to hate on everybody. Nobody wants to believe in anybody.
It's true.
Yeah. And so when things happen that are out of the realm of what someone would consider a possibility, there's always going to be that hater like, nah.
I'm the hater sometimes too.
I used to be that way really bad, but I mean, we can talk about it when we come back.
And we'll be right back here on Cheap Pops Radio with Jerry Futch, Ghost Texas, Patrick Theriot, Ryan Shaw. This is Thomas the Hitman Barnes, and this is Cheap Pops Radio, sponsored by Loco Wrestling, JMT Shirts, and Cartoon You.
This is your favorite artist, Ryan Shaw with Cartoon U. Check out my website, cartoon-u.com, your place for custom art, fan art, wrestling art, and logo designs. Use promo code CHEAPPOPS19 for a 15% off your order. And give me a follow on Instagram at CartoonRyan.
Hey, Thomas. Hey, man. Look, you got a minute?
Yeah, man. I got a minute, bro. What you got?
Hey, real quick, man. I know we haven't seen each other since high school, and I know it's really not my place, as an outsider looking in with these toxic relationships with you and Bailey. Hey, bro, have you ever thought about maybe you're the problem? Well, okay, hold on. That came out wrong. Sorry. I just know that, you might make these women a little psycho.
No, like never. I mean, it's not like that.
Well, okay, hold on. Well, Virginia did say that you had 30 girls sliding in your DMs, bro.
Bro, man, Virginia's just crazy. Besides, everyone has entanglements. Look at Will and Jada. Oh,
hold on. First of all, okay, you are no Will, and Virginia is not Jada.
Whoa. Look, okay. Well, listen, where Will Smith had that problem where he would vomit after sex? Well, look, bro, between us, I got a similar problem. I can't get it up if the relationship isn't toxic.
Hold on. Hold on. Are you serious? Bro, hey, you know they got pills for that kind of stuff, you know? Viagra. Look, you don't have to get stalked and verbally berated just to get laid, dude.
Hey, no, whoa. It's not a dick problem. I mean, it's like, damn, bro, we all just need a little bit of toxic, man. You're being judgy, bro.
I know.
And make sure that stays between us. Don't tell anybody.
No.
Especially not the $20.
No, bro, look, it ain't my business to tell your business. No, seriously, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Like a riddle, impossible lame. Faking beauty to stay in the game. Bad writing to cover the walls. Guess I'm lucky if I left till fall. Sin City, waiting for me. Around the corner, I'm aching to be. Double trouble, heading my way. I need to step up if I'm gonna stay. I've been living here too long. It's time to move on to keep me strong. Let it uncover my skin. Every part of me is fighting to win. Sin City, waiting for me. Around the corner, I'm aching to be. Double trouble, my new middle name. Next time you see me, I won't be the same. It's time for me to come alive. It's time for me to stand and strive. No feeling sorry for myself. No beating down on someone else. No reason to be satisfied. No way in hell I'm gonna die. Leave me alone and I'll be fine. Sin City, waiting for me. Around the corner, I'm aching to be. Double trouble, my new middle name. Next time you see me, I won't be the same. Sin City, I'm looking at you. Sin City, I know what to do. Sin City, I'm on my way. Sin City, I'm coming to stay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on Cheap Pops Radio, and we're talking with Patrick Theriot from Ghost, Texas. And we're gonna kind of go back into that stigma. When I was a kid, I remember like the stigma, like if someone saw a ghost, they were either mentally handicapped in some way, or they were an alcoholic, or a crackhead.
Christ.
And we're gonna go back to Ryan's kind of thing, like how do you prove that? And that's what makes it so hard. But we want to point out that, Patrick Theriot, from, Ghost, Texas, he's not mentally handicapped. He's not an alcoholic.
He's super handsome.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not gonna go that far because I don't want to get Jerry Foots jealous.
No. I concur. He has a mean case of the handsomes.
Oh,
Thank you.
But you're not that stereotypical person that you could just blow off. And I think over time, now that we're in the year 2021 as opposed to 1992.
Yeah.
There's a lot that we've learned because it's not always the crazies. It's not always, the village idiot.
Yeah. And
sometimes it's your businessman.
yeah.
It's your-
Going back to what we were talking about, personal experience, I was saying this right before the break. I used to be really bad about hating on people when they'd say that they saw something or they believed something that I didn't experience myself. And as I got older and more mature.
Everybody's a hater.
Yeah, I started saying, you know what? That's their experience. I need to leave. Just because it didn't happen to me doesn't mean that it didn't happen. So I as the older I've gotten, the more open-minded I am. I necessarily don't believe in a lot of things I hear, but I don't discount it at the same time. I'm like, you know what? If that's what they experienced, it probably something might have happened that I don't know about. I wasn't there. So it's good to kind of have an open mind when you hear stories.
I've
like
always
that.
believed
Okay.
because there's
Yeah.
too many stories.
Mhm.
Now you know back to Ghost Texas, and there was a story that I'm going to bring up that I actually read about. I've got me a boo, and I got me a boo. Ashley Carter in Cold Springs, Texas.
Oh, okay.
And you know, and then I saw that y'all did some stuff out there. And then, you know, like I asked her, I told her, I'm like, hey, I'm interviewing this like real life ghost hunter. And he says, y'all got ghosts out there in the fucking country. And then she asked me if it was ghosts or my demons. I'm still not sure. But tell us about the ghosts in Cold Springs.
Is that what Martha's Road or what?
No,
what is
that
out
was
there?
the old San Jacinto County jail.
That was a good episode.
Oh yeah, y'all did like a 4-parter.
Yeah, we had to do a 3-parter. There was so much
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Even going into it, there's nothing on YouTube about this place. There's no. I mean, you can't find anything like haunting wise about this place. But I thought it'd be fun. Let's go. That's what Ghost Texas is about. Historic Texas places. That's it.
So tell us what you found, like in Cold Springs. Like when I go see my boo, what do I need to worry about out there?
Well, first of all,
Am I about to get possessed?
if you're not going to
Or
ghosttexas.com, you can check out all the YouTube channels that we have and
Facebook
all the
also.
episodes. And follow Ghost TX on all social media platforms. So, Thomas, okay, so this place. If you go and watch, I mean, you're obviously, if you go watch the episode, you're gonna see everything I'm talking about right now. But one of the first times, because we've been there many times, first time we went, catching what sounded like maybe a child in a jail, which is very, very strange. But this jail is on the property with a bunch of other historic places. There's a old schoolhouse on the property, old post office, train station. They brought in a lot of other buildings from the area, you know, to make it a big museum type atmosphere. Hearing a child in the jail, being a father, it hit me different. So, and just what the child said, which, go watch the episode later. I don't want to ruin it. What the child said, what we heard, I had to go back. I had to do more. I had to find out more.
So you went to go. It was the jail, and you heard a child in the jail, like a child ghost.
And we caught it on camera. Yeah, we caught it on camera. So, the second time we went, things were really ramping up. We had a 350-pound door, jail cell door, fly open on us. Unfortunately, none of the cameras were on. We just got there.
I might have to let this book go.
Yeah. I
Find out where she's been.
Unless you're driving the Ecto 1, son, you better let her go, dude.
Thomas gonna roll over this
Yeah.
proton pack.
And you know that's so crazy because the world is so full of so many mysteries, and I admire you for going out and looking for those mysteries because that's a courageous thing. Because like I went to like those railroad tracks in San Antonio, and I was a little girl about it. I was scared, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't Patrick Theriot by any means. I was running, bro.
It is an adrenaline rush. It really is.
Yeah.
Going in these places and not knowing what's going to happen to you if you're going to see anything.
What's the scaredest you've been? The most scared, I guess, would be the proper grammatical way to say that.
You know what? The old cemetery in Huntsville
Oh yeah. Oh, that place was heavy.
at night.
Yeah.
That scared me.
I can see Jerry's eyes. He got a heart on. Talking about that.
I had one then. It was so creepy.
Tell us,
right there, dude.
tell us about the Huntsville Cemetery. Let's hear all about it.
That's just
Martha's Chapel Cemetery in Huntsville, Texas. Very, very old cemetery. It just has, man, you just walk in. When we got there, it was during the day. Just doing a lot of B-roll footage, stuff like that. As soon as it started getting dark, no big deal. But as soon as it got pitch black, it's out in the middle of nowhere. There's no city lights. There's not even street lights on where the cemetery is. So it's pitch black. Your eyes plays tricks on you. You hear noises. It just I don't know. Is there a deepness to it?
The question I had for you is do you know the age of the cemetery? Like, what are the earliest markers there? 1800s?
1850s.
Oh, okay.
1860s, somewhere around there.
Pioneers,
Civil War.
basically.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
pre-Civil War, yeah. Okay, yeah, so it's an old...
That's probably the scariest I've been since I've been since
What
since I've been doing
exactly
this.
happened that scared you? Because I've gone like on a couple of little, quote unquote, ghost hunts. And I never really saw anything. And one of those was a cemetery. And I was like, well, I'm kind of bored. There's, Dracula, like there's no zombies.
They call it
Where they
Demon's
were.
Road.
Demon's Road, yeah.
Demon's Road, yeah.
It leads up to the cemetery.
Like what actually happened that just kind of made you like, holy fuck.
Well, Thomas, just the darkness.
The atmosphere kind of just got...
The total darkness.
there is something to that, though, because Maddie and I, years ago, we just decided to go hang out at Galveston, just spend the weekend there. And we looked down from our hotel window. We looked down, we saw this old, overgrown area, and I was like, that looks like a cemetery. Just in the middle of the
Yeah, not
road.
surprised.
But it was like overgrown. It looked really old. And over there below sea level, you have to have the graves up, most of them. So we were like, "Fuck it, let's go." We took our beers. We went down. Took our beers. Went down to the cemetery.
There's Ryan living up to that stereotype.
Rosewood Cemetery.
Poured something out from behind.
Yeah, dude, we went Rosewood. We went to Rosewood Cemetery, and it turns out it was a cemetery for African Americans only, because they weren't allowed to be buried with with white people in the 1910s.
For real?
Yeah. So we went there, and dude, I was like, oh, this is cool, but I started feeling weird. I get what you're saying. I started feeling scared. There was nothing happening, though. And the thing that scared me the most was there was one of them that was raised. Dude, when we looked inside of that thing, you could see the skeleton, dude. They left that thing laying out in the middle.
See, that's the stuff I get excited about.
And I was like tripping out over that, dude. And Maddie was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. She kept saying, I'm so sorry.
And you were feeling that way with street lights on and
Yeah.
city lights. Imagine pitch black.
I'm gonna tell my scary ghost story. Oracle, I need you. Pull up everything you can on the Donkey Lady in San Antonio. The Donkey Lady in San Antonio.
This sounds familiar.
Yeah, so I actually went because the last chick I was married to, we're gonna change her. We're gonna change her name to protect the innocent. We'll just say Sarah. So me and Sarah went, and we were in San Antonio because I had a wrestling show, and I was like, well, and then she didn't really drink at that time. And so she was like, well, I don't want to go to the beer with you and all your friends. I was like, well, what do you want to do? And she's like, well, there's really nothing to do in San Antonio. And I was like, there's got to be something to do. She's like, you want to go ghost hunting? So we went to the little railroad tracks, blah, blah, blah. But then when I was going through Google, I found this story about the Donkey Lady, which is kind of in this park, like over by a bridge. And then I was like, we went to the railroad tracks, and I was kind of a little bit but nothing really happened. And so I wasn't too concerned. So she's talking about a Donkey Lady. I'm like, man, fuck that Donkey Lady. I ain't scared of the Donkey Lady. Man, I worked in pro wrestling. I've been hit with chairs. I ain't scared of no ghosts.
Amen, brother.
So we go, and then I can't remember the address, but Jerry's going to fill us in later on. But we get there, and then she's got this ghost app on her phone, which I'm like, this is so bullshit. Like, it's totally bullshit. Like, it's a fucking.
Oh, the
app.
one that just says like says a word every.
And it's got a little
while.
green lip. It's got a green lip.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like a tricorder in Star Trek. And you're like, where's this Donkey Lady hoe? Okay, so we're going through, but then all of a sudden, like. And it was windy, but it wasn't like weather stormy windy. It was just windy. And then it started kind of like kind of thundering really loud for like no fucking reason. No fucking reason. And then all of a sudden you're like, woo, woo. And it's like, that high winds. That high winds. And I was freaking out. And then like on the bridge, you're on the bridge, and there's like woods here, and there's woods on your right and your left. I'm doing my best to describe this for the people listening at home. But you've got wooded areas, you right to your left. I started hearing shit on my right. I started hearing shit on my left. And we hadn't seen nobody, mind you, the whole time we've been there. All of a sudden it starts thundering out of nowhere. And it's not even like, the rain sky. Because there's a difference between like the regular sky and the rain sky. So it started thundering, and I was like, "Wow, holy fuck!" So I just started running to my car and screaming like a little girl. And then my wife.
You left Sarah there. You locked the doors, didn't you?
I left Sarah.
You left that drunkard Sarah behind.
I left Sarah. I was like, "Fuck."
Left her for the donkey lady.
But then she had the car keys. So I couldn't even get the car.
You're sitting there grabbing a handle. Like,
And she's like freaking out. And then we finally get back in the car. And she's like, "Oh my God, you left me."
and if you had it to do all over again, you would have left.
I left her there. I don't left her there. But Oracle Jerry, did you find the donkey lady and her story?
Yeah, all right. So it's like every other story from the 1950s. A husband, like a jealous husband, lit this bitch on fire. He lit her on fire, and it fused all of her hands together to become like hooves. And so at night, which
That's the 1950s, dude.
It
wasn't
So
illegal.
that-
Man, I was scared, and I ain't no punk.
pretty common practice. All right,
Donkey lady
so
made me a punk.
So it's South San Antonio. It's Elm Creek and Applewhite Road. Let's see. I didn't find. The thing is I only found bullshit. Like I just found like every local superstition like this has like some zany story that's never going to be true. But
And it's tons of blog posts, I bet. Like
That's what I found. And apparently you can just say her name and then she comes out of the dark. But I saw a video of about
I just say
7
her
minutes ago. I guess you have to call.
See, that's where you fucked up.
I said her name because
So
I wasn't scared. I'm like, I ain't scared.
Did you have your track shoes on?
Huh?
Did you have your track shoes on?
Actually, I did. I have my wrestling shoes on.
Yeah.
Hey,
I ran too, bro. I said it. Everything was cool for about. It wasn't right away. It was about a minute or two after I said it. Just kind of clarify. But it scared the fuck out of me, though.
I bet,
And I ain't no punk.
well, yeah, if it starts thundering out of nowhere and you hear howling winds, I mean, come on. Hey, but I wanted to ask you, Patrick, while we have you on today. So you were talking about the haunted house, the rental house that was haunted that I remember, and it kind of segued into you doing Ghost Texas with Jerry and Melvin and other people, Danger and other people. But what year was that when you guys got started, and what made you start Ghost Texas exactly?
Okay, now I got you. Kind of what made me start it. Living in a haunted house is one, a good start. Mm-hmm. Two, at this time, 2004, 2005, there weren't ghost hunting equipment. You had a digital recorder, maybe. That's all you had. Figured it'd be easy, right? Start going to places, checking out some places, investigating. But the camera equipment wasn't there. Not at this time. That was my whole thing. I'm watching these shows. Okay, was that real? Was that fake? It was just, CGI, camera magic, whatever. So I'm like, I want to be the one to go out there and try to videotape, try to prove. None of my stuff is altered. Never will be altered. Matter of fact, a bunch of our episodes, you'll see us.
Actually, the production on there, that's one thing I noticed. The production is really good.
Yeah.
And I'm real picky because, I spend, a lot of time sitting here editing this and that, trying to make us all sound pretty. Trying to hide Jerry's belches and, be smoking, vaping.
Lighten something up.
Yeah, lighting shit up. But the one thing I noticed, because I pay attention to that, I spend time on it. And so for me, I don't take anything serious if the production's bad. And that's the one thing I noticed about Ghost Texas. It's right from the get-go. Is the production's good.
Yeah, it looks like you'd be on network TV. I mean, it's that good.
That's the whole thing. That's because you won't find stuff like that on YouTube. That's kind of why we do it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why some of the episodes take a while to come out. We're just taking our time. We really are.
Well, you have to.
Yes.
Well, and then think about having 12 cameras running for 8 hours each, having to review all that evidence very thoroughly.
And it's really like two guys.
And then on top of
I mean,
that, you have to edit it, which that's a whole nother ordeal.
Yeah, a lot of people think that editing a video is just it
Editing's a
happens in
bitch.
an hour.
I'll tell you all day, every day, editing's a bitch.
It is, and me and Melvin knock them out as quick as we can, and we try to do our best. We do, and thank you for that comment.
One thing I wanted to mention though, so I remember years back, I don't remember what year it was when I first noticed Ghost Texas. It wasn't what it is now. It was it was more like audio recordings, am I right? Or
I mean,
it was kind of like you guys like just recording yourselves walking through places, or did you film it back then? And what year? That was like 10 years ago, right?
Oh my God, that was
More
probably
than that.
2008. Yeah,
Wow,
2008.
that's a long time,
One
dude.
video camera, infrared camera. Back then, infrared camera was probably $1,000. I mean, who has that kind of money?
That's crazy. And ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we're going to take a quick break. And we'll be right back here on Cheap Pops Radio, sponsored by JMT Shirts, Cartoon U, and Loco Wrestling.
Aye, you scabby lot of leftover mutants. Molly's back. Back again. Molly's back for some new men. So I recently stopped taking the piss from a couple of full-on Yankee Doodle tossers who wouldn't buy me cigarettes. Right now, I'm 7 Carlsbergs into a day of homeschooling my welfare farm and looking for a stern headmaster with a monster paddle who can beat the chalk dust off my huge grey eraser.
Mom, I'm hungry!
I'm a Facebook wrestling goddess and like a solid sex with filters. Keep it down, Nigel. Looking for a Jason Statham type who knows how to treat a lady.
Mom, Dennis hit me!
Good, hit him back. I'm no Kate Winslet, but for a sick diamond, I'll let you paint the back of my head before I drown you in an ice bath.
Mom, Dennis is making fun of me!
Yeah, do that. I hope you like your bad girls, cause I'm bad at everything but stalking filters, breeding and opening tins of pesquetios. I don't wash my own skivvies, so don't be expecting me to chip the chunky monkey out of yours, you shit-stained Seamus.
Mom, are you on the phone with your boyfriend again?
Keep it down, you midge, blocking crutch fruits. Mommy's trying to find you new shits. A new night, uncle. You want to stop eating church donuts, eh? Now where was I, Daddy? Aye, I enjoy a quick shag and a long fag, followed by a History Channel marathon and disaster bait into alien encounters with a Pop-Tart hot dog fold over and a Goldschlager. That'll put hair on your bollocks.
Mom, can we have tuna and baked potatoes?
Fuck. Listen, I'm just looking for a bloke who knows how to cash up a lady. Perhaps a smooth elderly Johnny with a 401k and advanced kidney failure. A true gentleman who doesn't get bent out of shape over things like Barry or testes. If this sounds like you slipping in my DMs, or come check out my cam at mommyisbusy.porno/twisted-fister.
Mom, are you locking your robe again?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cheap Pops Radio. This is Ryan. I'm here with Patrick and the crew. And we left off on the equipment. You were talking about the equipment you use, infrared and all that stuff. But I had a question for you. So how does it work in terms of equipment, and what are you measuring basically? Like, how does all that work? What are you doing with the equipment?
Okay, so the cameras, of course, just trying to catch anything, visibly. The audio equipment, just trying to catch something audibly. We have detectors that get electromagnetic fields. Okay, so measuring EMFs. We have stuff. One of my favorite things, actually, it's called a SLS sensor that's on a laptop, so it catches everything in SLS. Like when you play your Xbox, doing live action stuff. I can't even say it's been speculated. It's actually been proven that these type of sensors can pick up stuff that we can't see with our own eyes. One of my favorite pieces. We have been fortunate to catch one thing on that, so that was cool. We've used it tons of times, so it's not like something's going to just pop up, Man, I don't know, probably the infrared cameras are probably my favorite. Just being able to see at night, see in the dark,
So what is the theory behind what you're catching on camera? What is it? Something that's a physical entity, like you can see it with your eyes, or like does anybody know what it's made of, or like what? How to that's what I've always been confused on with ghost stuff.
There's so many different theories though.
Okay.
Just somebody's just soul. I mean, you've heard the whole, I caught an orb on camera.
Yes.
Orbs, it's really just a ball of energy. Mm-hmm. Is that connected to a human energy? I have no idea.
Yeah.
It could just be, because our Earth.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's just a big old ball of energy.
That's true.
Is orbs supernatural? No. I mean, I personally don't think so. No. So what you're trying to do is catch anything from shadows that are misplaced. You don't know what they are. Is it human form? Okay, awesome. Just caught something. Actual mist, maybe something that that's not supposed to be there. Okay, there's something. Just anything. We were fortunate to catch a transparent shadow, in an old schoolhouse. Totally transparent. I mean, it was a form of a person, and you can totally see through it. That was exciting. You've been looking for 20 years trying to catch something like that. So it's, I don't know, man. That's probably my favorite thing is the SLS and the infrared.
So when you go through all this, like your hair standing up, and like you're with your homeboys, for years, so obviously there's some trust there.
Oh yeah.
But so you went on some adventures with a young Jerry Futch, the Oracle. Kind of tell us about how Jerry kind of ended up in the mix, and because Jerry's kind of got he's got an entertaining road that he's walked down. He worked with the Ghost Texas. Then he came over here. He's been with us for almost 2 years now?
2 years.
Yeah, something like that.
2 years now.
So I was part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
And you know what? We decided to pick him. We had 100 applicants. Jerry was the one we picked.
The sick kids.
And look at him now. I mean, he turned out fine, I think. No, I love Jerry. Jerry, I just knew I wanted him to be a part of this. Just the way he goes into stuff. I mean, he very thorough, I mean, and you seem like you're having a little fun, right?
Oh, yeah. Once I stopped having fun, I stopped showing up.
Yeah.
Not that that's what happened with Ghost Texas.
Yeah.
I just had too much shit on that. But also I just start ghosting you.
Get ready. He's like,
don't bother putting me on the next credits. So.
You did kind of ghost.
But now that happened to y'all.
No, but you know what? Like I said, I want him to come on more.
Wait, Jerry, you ghosted Ghost Texas?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
Still love the dude.
Yeah, but hey, we don't have like a reunion episode, like
reunion episode.
Actually,
yeah.
I think
we need to do a Cheap Pops.
We need to do a Cheap Pops
crossover, dude.
Cheap Pops crossover.
Only if we can videotape. We have to videotape.
Yeah, we will.
Videotape, yeah, definitely, for sure.
Let's do
No
it.
$20 man though. call, dude.
But the thing, we all admire, Jerry Futch's bravado, his stories. He's been and I will go on record. I've gone on record to say it many times, but I don't think I've ever actually said it on the show. But I commend Jerry Futch. Like, he brings a lot to the table. Like, he's easily replaceable, but he brings a lot to the table. We love Jerry Futch.
Didn't he bring the table?
The Oracle? No.
Oh, I thought
Actually, my mom bought this table.
Love your mom.
We always love our moms. But so Jerry, what about the ghost hunting, really kind of piqued your interest? And, what was the scariest moment you had?
Oh, man. What's kind of fun, though, was Melvin's sister's place with all the dolls.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got some good
antiques.
voices there.
Antique dolls.
There was definitely something just kind of hanging around the house.
Yeah.
But those were just cool ass people to hang out with anyway. Like, I like the kids, I like the sister.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was something there. There was something just kind of hanging around with a
think so.
creepy ass doll collection.
I think so. Yeah.
So I don't know. And all right, so there was.
Hey, y'all.
Whoa, $20 man, you're not booked, bro.
No. Look, $20 man, no, he ain't been booked this week.
Who's this guy?
Look. Yeah, son,
don't make eye
$20 man
contact.
need help. No bullshit, son. For real. Look. Valerie O'Shea been ghosted, $20 man. Way too long. And the thing is, we got real life Ghostbusters. Actually, Brian Shaw, you get out $20 man sleep right now.
Oh, Ryan, hold on.
Hey, no.
Wait, you can't just do that to
Dude,
Ryan
what the
Shaw.
hell's wrong with you, man? Dude. Look, son, you better get out. Look, you've been messing around too long. And if you keep messing around with $20 man, son, he gonna steal your bitch for the last time you gonna have in your face. Look, dude, I'm out of here, dude. Fuck this
No,
shit.
Ryan.
No.
No, bro.
Oh,
You're my ride, bro.
Shaw.
Hold on.
Oh, man.
Hey, wait for me in the parking
Don't put
lot.
up with that.
Hey, you're my ride.
Look,
dude.
that's not cool, bro. Thomas, I'm leaving, man. I'm leaving. That's fucking disrespectful. I'm fucking out of here for the last time, I think, on this.
Ryan, you're my ride home. Oh, great.
$20 man. He's a sponsor. You can't treat the sponsors that way.
Fuck that kid, man. That kid's so soft. He's soft. He's softer than Charmaine tissue paper,
Wait,
son.
so what's going on? Why did you come and hijack? We were actually having a decent, intelligent conversation about how Jerry never sticks to anything.
No, look, son. Well, no, see that
Something stuck at 20.
$20 man shit stick
Man, what does
better.
it smell?
Yeah, you're gonna find out sooner or later. But look, on the serious though, y'all. This man, actual real life Ghostbuster, $20 man, ain't afraid of them ghosts, but he is afraid of them hoes that be ghosting his ass. So he need this man right here, professional help, to help $20 man. Long story.
Well, I think $20 man. I think you got this ghost hunting thing all wrong. Ghost hunters don't hunt girls that ghost boys.
Oh, so you're gonna
They hunt like Casper, like the friendly ghost.
Yeah, I'm not a marriage counselor.
Oh, okay. So y'all gonna get turned up on $20 man. It's all right though. Your Ghostbusting ass gonna get to the bottom of this if $20 man come through for you. Look, $20 man basically whitelist celebrity. He ain't got time for this kind of nonsense. It's just enough is enough, son. You need to come.
It's a $20 man. Okay, stop, calm down. I understand. Mallory O'Shea, Molly from Ireland's got you frustrated.
Mike from Ireland.
I've been ghosted Virginia. I've had problems with Virginia lately.
You sure has. Son.
She ran off with some mark on the internet.
Yeah, no, we too positive P over here, son.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's not just us, bro. It's Kanye and Kim Kardashian. I think Kanye released a diss track, saying that, because, Kanye West was in, that car crash.
Yeah, Kanye, he's going through a lot. He had that jaw resurfaced, and then, top it off, he had Kim Kardashian going wild on that man, and her ass going for days, son. But enough is enough. Fuck them kids. You gotta realize Kanye, that man, world renowned. He probably, besides Donald Trump, best person in universe. He ain't self-centered. the man on top of things. We all Kanye East. You know, Thomas Bond Kanye
God,
East.
I'm
Yeah, we all
down
feel
with
that
Kanye
man.
East. Because honestly, like the way that he bought her the house next door, like that's a flex. That's a flex. That's like, hey babe, you could cheat, you go run Pete Davidson, but I'm richer than he is, and I just bought the house right next to you. That's a flex. How many men that get hoed by a hoe wish they could just buy the house next door?
You know, the thing is, Pete Davidson, that man right there, he looked like he'd been slapped in the face 10 times. He looked like one of them people like Jeff Van Gundy, Vince Vans. They all look like people that never slept a day in their life. Susan Sarandon rap.
Hey.
None of the people have ever
You can
slept.
say
They got
what
them
you
baggy
want.
eyes, ring around the rosy around there, a little ashy.
You can say what you want about Pete Davidson, bro, but didn't he mess with Ariana Grande
Oh,
too?
he's
Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, like Pete Davidson, he's bagged a few
He's
tens,
smashing
bro.
them, son.
Dude, what is
Kim
it about
Kardashian.
these meth heads? And
I mean,
these
him and
hot
like
chicks?
Machine Gun Kelly are like,
Yeah.
you know, sitting outside of Kim Kardashian arguing about who she gave head to first. Oh wait, that's not what it
And
is.
you know,
I stole that from Eminem. Sorry.
you know, homegirl, her thumbs look like toes. They look like big
Wait,
toes.
who's thumbs?
Kelly Megan or whatever his name is.
We're talking about Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah,
He's a guy. He's a guy, I
No, but
promise.
homegirl, he banging right now. Black
Megan
Hill.
Fox.
Oh,
yeah.
Megan Fox.
Yeah. Look up thumbs on her hand. They look like big toes.
You know what's so
Big
crazy
toe.
about
$20 man ain't lying right
You
now.
know what's so crazy about Machine Gun Kelly? We talk about toxic relationships. Like, you know what's so crazy about like Machine Gun Kelly? Like, he went to Megan Fox and then with this award show. Conor McGregor, like of MMA fame, like the most famous UFC fighter in the entire world, tried to take a picture with her. And she told him no because Machine Gun Kelly got jealous. And Machine Gun Kelly swung on him on the red carpet. How's that for fucking toxic? Speaking of toxic and ghosting.
You know, the thing is, y'all white people is crazy. Y'all is crazy. Y'all be slamming, you know, $20 Mexican friend and all like, but y'all is crazy. Y'all shoot up all the school. Y'all are all the problem and the work. But no, but you turn it around, you know. People do go on tourist visit in D.C., so it ain't no big deal. $20 man feel you on that one too. So it's,
Let's go back to like so. Why is Mallory O'Shea ghosting you? Did she ask you for money again while you're on the set of what was it, Star Trek?
son, $20 man tried to tell her he always up the next film offer. A girl always hitting him up. She's like, let Molly hold 10,000 for you, $20 man. $20 man like, damn, hold him up, girl. $20 man trying to make. He on set a Picard. You know, new episode, Captain Picard still alive. That man like 95-year-old sitting up on a Tuesday. I ain't really 102.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
'Cause I've been ghosting Virginia too. Because me and Virginia got this big fight. And I'll be honest, like Molly blocked me on Facebook, bro.
Damn, dog.
Like she called me and she told me that she wanted to
wait,
sell
wait.
me news, but I told her no, bro.
Thank you,
I wouldn't do that to you.
You showing respect for $20
Yeah.
man. See, you like a son to $20 man. That's the $20 man have a fondness for you, Thomas Bond, because you know that's kind of respect level that you kind of growing up. But he is going $20 man is going to take over the show anyway. And then,
No, you're not. No.
Okay.
Like, I tell you what, we're going to take a break right here on Cheap Pops Radio. I've got to take a piss, man.
It's prostrate, y'all.
It's prostate.
This man
Hey,
prostrate.
I gotta go. We'll be right back here on Cheap Pops Radio, sponsored by Local Wrestling, Cartoon U, and JMT Chats.
Hey guys, hey, where's Thomas? Stop. Where's he at? Where'd he go? Did he go to the bathroom? Hey
Tom.
guy.
Look, son, you new here. Look, Thomas Bond, a nerd.
No, hold on, dude. I gotta tell you something. He told me outside. Hold on, but y'all cannot tell him I told y'all this. Okay? He told me he cannot get his dick hard unless the bitch is crazy.
Damn, then that's solidified right there, y'all. Thomas Bond is a nerd because he all about them
Oh, do you
Psycho
believe that?
304 son. Look. You don't understand because the $20 man around that man, even when he don't know it, and his DMs be lighting up, they can be like, bing, And then they look up, and it's like, look, it's this Jennifer, you want to smash? Bing, bing. And then it's like, look, it's Shaniqua, you want to go outside for some soul food and sex, Thomas Bond? And look, $20 man don't know how he keep up with them hoes. You got to let them hoes know shit.
Dude has to have some kind of clown AIDS. Like, legit. I don't know how he doesn't have, like, every known venereal disease on Wikipedia. A couple more just cooking in there.
Well, see, look, $20 man do have a fondness for them toxic hoes sometimes, too, you know. He be having, look, he gonna be real with y'all. He be having a virtual wife, family in Ireland. And look, $20 man, Molly always be yelling, $20 man, who you talking to? Where you been, $20 man? Who is this bitch tagging you on post? See, she don't be understanding $20 man, a Y-list celebrity. With all this fame come to women. She don't be understanding y'all.
Wide-list celebrity?
Yeah, look, just a little bit more famous than them Z-listers, son.
No.
And look, little less famous than the X-listers. But it don't matter, because $20 man do gotta say Miley or Shay be yelling at $20 man when he be getting aroused a little bit. And then she blocked $20 man. And it's full on orgasmic for $20 man. He be shooting all them ghosts out on y'all, if you know what I mean. All that ectoplasmic shit all over your head.
Hold on, do you think maybe she's catfishing you?
She does. She does kind of sound like she has balls, dude.
Oh.
Look, y'all tripping, y'all. Y'all straight up wrong for that one. $20 man ain't been catfish. Y'all acting like $20 man letting these hoes know. Since the 1600s at least, you know, look, Molly just misunderstood y'all. Y'all tripping.
Hold on, but why virtual wife and family? Why? Why don't you just shop domestically? That's an idea. Is it insecurity? Or, let me guess, you're scared to meet someone here, huh?
Listen here, you big asshole, you know, son, you $20 man don't like judging them bitches, you know. Don't be judging $20 man. He wireless celebrity. He ain't got no time for this shit, son. Seriously though.
Well, to be fair, he does kind of have a point.
Shut up, Jerry. Shut up.
Hey, God, man, why are y'all over here being toxic?
For caller east of the Rockies, call 1-800-CHEAP-POP. For caller west of the Rocky, call 1-800-CHEAP-POP. For our international caller, call 1-800-CHEAP-POP. And finally, for the wild card line, $20 man favorite line, call 1-800-CHEAP-POP.
Cheap Pops Radio. This is Thomas. How can I help you?
Thomas, you've been ghosting me for a week. I know you're having trouble with the fact I moved on, but quit being childish.
Well, look, Virginia, look, for future reference, like blocking you on every social media platform doesn't mean call the Cheap Pops Radio wildcard line.
Well, like you said, you had me blocked on Facebook. I figured that meant you wanted to hear my voice.
Look, baby, Virginia, look, I'm tired of arguing with you. Like, I'm tired of you saying that you're never going to trust men again because of me. Honestly, I'm tired of waking up to like 18 missed calls and 30 text messages and all the trashy marks on your Facebook. Look, just go do you. It's okay.
Thomas, I'm sorry. You're the one I want to be with. It's just you're always toxic.
Whoa. Me? Toxic? You got matching tattoos with a dude you've never met in person, and I'm toxic?
Thomas, stop. Look, I won't move to Ohio if you tell me you love me.
Look, Virginia, I can't tell you that. Look, listen, baby, look, I owe you the truth.
Oh, finally, 2 years later.
Look, Virginia, like, I've met someone, and I'm happy, and I'm engaged.
What the fuck? You fucking bitch, you cheated! You cheated! I can't believe you fucking cheated.
Virginia, stop. Like, you're moving to Iowa to be with that trashy Mark guy.
Ohio, Thomas. And I am. We're going to get married and have kids.
Perfect. That's great. I'm happy for you. Don't think twice. Just do it. But do me a favor. When you have that first ugly kid, just call it Mark, okay?
Thomas, no!
hanging up now.
This motherfucker about to make me crash away.
Welcome back to Cheap Pops Radio. We've had a great show. This Thomas, the Hitman Bars, the Oracle, Jerry Futch, $20 Man, and we've got from Ghost, Texas, Patrick Theriot, man. He's told us some great stories. Be sure to follow on YouTube at...
No. This man up to no good. He trying to put himself over right now. When you need to be focusing on your shit right now, you be putting your shit over and get to the bottom why Virginia ghosting you ghosting Virginia.
I'm ghosting Virginia.
Yeah, you go, but why?
Because she be messing with those marks, bro. You know I can't stand the wrestling marks.
They even lower the $20, man. It's
yeah, that's why I'm ghosting her. I got to teach that bitch a lesson.
Yeah, that's crazy. Them walk rats, you know. That's ridiculous. Even the mall have rats these days.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Shit, ridiculous. We need to get to the bottom of this, though. And you can't be letting people hijack this show like this. You letting it get out of hand. You kind of losing control. Earlier, you were showing respect for $20 Man, and now you're kind of slipping again.
No. But he's the guest.
Okay, and look, this man right here.
Look, I understand you're having a hard time. I understand Molly's ghosting you. You haven't told us why. We've got a ghost hunter. But I think you're confused. ghost hunters don't go after people that ghost other people. They go after like supernatural ghosts, like from Poltergeist or like what you see in Hollywood.
$20 Man don't know if you know this already, but what been going on with $20 Man and Mallory O'Shea is some mysterious shit. And we got to get to the bottom of it because that bitch disappearing. She come back. Some people be saying like she how big old ball down there and all that nonsense. Really inappropriate shit saying she not really woman. And $20 Man really fell for that hoe in the worst way ever. He need this Ghostbuster over here to bust up that situation over there in Ireland and get that bitch back in order.
Look, Thomas, let me see. I might be able to help him. I don't know.
If you think you can help, you are a ghost hunter.
Let this hoe know.
I don't know, but I cannot keep this in anymore. I have to ask you, 20, why do you smell like cat food and mustard?
That's the smell of greatness, son. You wish
but I'm sitting right next to you.
Yeah, your ass probably gonna be outside just like Brian Shaw in a little bit if you keep it to the right subject matters over here, son.
You know, now that you mention, I can taste it. I can kind of taste it in the air. Like, does it get in your mouth?
I'm afraid I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna smell it. Like it's gonna be on me.
Yeah, a little bit. Burn that shirt.
It's my favorite.
All right, so you're a ghost hunter. You think you can help $20 Man? Like,
okay.
Have you ever dealt with female ghosts?
I've never dealt with alive ghosts. I don't know. This is gonna be hard. Let's see.
Well, first of all, look, Mr. Theriot, look, this is the real deal right here. Theriot, what a dumbass name that last name is. Anyway, but the problem is, this hoe be ghosting them. She like invisible. She ain't like slime her ass all green and puffy and putting her shit all over the place. This bitch seriously incognito, and it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. This man over here shaking like a jelly bean. He losing his mind. Thomas Ball turning purple over here. It's ridiculous. This shit ain't no laughing matter, son. $20 Man need to find that hoe fast.
Let me ask you a couple questions.
All right.
Okay, let's talk about where she's at right now. What's the last known spot?
Don't be confused with Scotland, that third world country. That's one of the worst places you could ever be, but it's right by there. It's actually green over there. They got 4-leaf clover. They always after they Lucky Charm out there. It's Ireland, son. She right there in the middle of Ireland. Right in the middle, just smack dab in the middle of that hole. And she really serious. You know, what $20 Man love about that hoe, she's so toxic. It just be getting $20 Man revved up. She be so confrontational all the time. She don't be listening. She don't be listening worse than man be listening. It's crazy.
How old is she, if you don't mind me asking?
You know, that's one of them things. She kind of knows selling $20 Man on the age department. But $20 Man, you know, she have them little kids running around in the back. $20 Man, him,
so she has kids from another relationship.
Probably so, okay. Unless she immaculate and all that shit.
Well, do you think she might be married?
Doubt she is. That bitch pure. But $20 Man have a fondness for disgusting shit.
Do you think she's still married? Not to, well, let me see a picture of her real quick.
All right. Let's see there. Yeah, right here. Yeah, pull that shit up.
Oh, she ain't married.
But how she look though? She ain't that bad though. Come on, man. She don't look that bad.
I'm sorry. No, bro. She had Adam's apple. Did you see that?
Dude, did you see the feet on here? Or did you see the feet on Molly?
No.
Some people be hating. They say she have them little hawks like Lemmy from Motorhead be having. But it's just her shadow on her face. It's just her shadow. It's the way the light be bouncing off that.
No, I can see that.
Yeah, the light be bouncing off all weird. You know, out in Ireland, the sun don't shine all the time, so it's like they'll get about like 8 hour days.
$20 Man, I think one thing before because we've kind of got far into this investigation, this ghost hunting investigation that we didn't plan on because it's not scripted, because you never pay attention. But so we've got into this investigation. So, but nobody works for free. I'm sure the ghost hunters don't work for free. Like, how much can you actually afford to pay the man to find Mallory O'Shea for you?
Yeah, $20 Man, a little bit insulting. You talking to a wireless over here, son. It's more like the other way around.
I wireless thing because I'm actually, I try to think of myself as at least like an ex-lister.
You more like a Z-lister, but you working your way up.
Bro.
No, you Z-lister.
Bro.
You coming up, though.
I know. In Dallas.
Okay. Yeah. Octagon Jr. throw your ass. You're going to tell that story 3 times a week. It's okay. You know, you're going to be like the old folk home. Octagon Jr. used to throw Thomas Bond off the
So Patrick, are you taking the case? Are you going to find Mallory O'Shea?
I mean, Thomas is right. Something like this, I mean, I don't work with live people, just dead. I would consider it, yeah. Let me work up some numbers. I'll get back to you. I'll call you, don't call me. And we'll figure it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, that we'll be right back here on Cheap Pops Radio, sponsored by JMT Shirts, Cartoon U, and Loco Wrestling.
Let them hoes know shit.
Hey, yo, Patrick.
What's up, man? What's up?
Look, man, I had to pull you to the side, bro. This stuff's getting really hot with Molly and $20 Man.
Oh, okay.
And I know we haven't talked to each other in a while. And, like, we went to high school together. And it's so good to see you.
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
too.
so proud you're doing this ghost hunt. I'm
Thanks,
so
man.
proud of you, man. You've got a beautiful family, man.
Thanks,
I'm
man.
so proud of you. But, look, I need you to do me a solid.
Yeah,
bro.
man, anything.
All right, so this Molly girl that $20 Man's kind of pining after, she's kind of what we call, like, an internet 403.
Okay.
You know what 403
No,
is?
tell me what this is. I don't know.
403, it's like, you know, in the 90s they had the beeper code, and so 403 was like a booty call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where that comes from. So anyway, like, Molly is what we would call, you know, like, kind of like a Mark 403.
Okay.
Like, and so, and you know, she's called a bunch of the boys.
Thomas. She hasn't called you.
She did.
Oh, Thomas.
And I was having, in my defense, I've been having a hard time with Virginia and Bailey. It's well documented. Like, I've been going through this whole love triangle for like 6 months. And Molly was just kind of like a breath of fresh air. And there were some transactions that I really would hope that we could keep between us.
Oh, hold on. What are you talking about?
Well, I know
Like-
you're a good investigator. I know that you're going to find it. And I just wanted to kind of say if I had to slide you a couple hundred, you know, to make sure that some of those transactions...
What did you do?
It was just some feed pics, bro. I was having a bad night, man.
Bro.
I was drunk, bro.
Were they 11 by 14s?
No, it was even worse. It was with Snapchat and filters.
Ow.
And I paid $50. Okay, it was 250.
Oh, Thomas.
But I was having a bad, like, Virginia was messing with the mark, and then Bailey was out of town, and I just was confused.
Dude, well, okay. I'm not going to tell him just because, look, I'm trying to get a payday from this guy.
Oh, cool.
If I told him, it would
I've
just...
got you. If Molly mentions it, just kind of between us,
Okay, because I'm...
Couple $100, bro.
She's supposed to be calling me back, so I won't say nothing to her. Trust me, bro. I got this.
All right, guy. Thanks, guy.
Hey, Molly, thanks for calling me back. I appreciate it. So, I just had a few questions for you, if you don't mind. Do you have a minute?
I got all the time in the world for you, pretty boy. Come on, bring it.
Okay.
You young canary.
Yep. Well, thanks. Okay, so here's the deal. So he's just kind of wondering why you're ghosting him. I want to get down to this. I'm trying to help him out. I guess you can say I do a little bit private investigating on the side. So just wanted, ask a few questions, see if maybe you can give me some kind of info I could take back to him.
Oh, so he wanted to contract you. Well, tell me, Magnum P.I., has the boy a page already?
No, not yet. But he promises next week when his check clears. So
So the brigand can't spare 19 quid for skull and chicken. But he can scratch to hunt down Molly's big red October. That's hot.
Oh.
That's hot.
Well, I mean, you weren't really hard to find, to be honest. But, so, what can I tell him? I mean, let me ask you this. These kids that you have, none of them are his, right?
Well, hey,
I mean,
who knows who they are, really? I mean, in the end...
I didn't mean to get personal. I'm sorry. I mean...
It's an existential question, boy. I mean, who are any of us?
You know, I guess you're right, but... so, he's not paying you child support, nothing like that, correct?
Hey, that cow is tapped. He doesn't have anything left in him. You know what, cow? I can't wait to get back to the teats, is the Thomas Bonds, eh? Yes. Yeah, old Thomas, he knows how to treat a lady. Yeah.
Oh, Thomas?
Oh, well, I thought it was well known. Thomas is a foot fiend. He has a thing for the lemon parties. He's got a weird thing for diapers. He's a freak of a boy, isn't he? That spiky-haired fuck, he just keeps on forking it out.
Well, you know, I promised I wouldn't say anything, but he did tell me that you might have sent him 1 or 2 pics. Has this been going on for a while, or is this recent?
I suppose most of the photos are recycled. See, I've had a bit of a gravity problem in the last couple of years, and filters aren't advancing quite as hard as gravity's taking its toll on Molly.
Oh, God. Well, thanks for that. Well, I mean, I really don't have any more questions for you. I don't think I can help this man. Is there anything you want me to tell him when I go see him next?
Well, just tell him that Mr. Winky misses him.
I don't know what to say.
He'll
Okay.
know what you mean.
Yeah.
He'll know what you mean.
Okay. I'll tell him. Thanks.
Come tend the garden with me. We have so many seeds to sow. When the harvest comes in, it will be time to share what we have grown. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately we've been half-hearted. West Side Story don't feel pretty anymore. Well, we spent the bulk of our days feeling free, like we were properly stoned. Till you liked everything but the likes of me, I can't help but recall. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately we've been half-hearted. West Side Story don't feel pretty. West Side Story don't feel pretty anymore. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately we've been half-hearted. West Side Story don't feel pretty anymore. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately we've been half-hearted. West Side Story don't feel pretty. West Side Story don't feel pretty. West Side Story don't feel pretty. West Side Story don't feel pretty anymore.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on Cheap Pops Radio, and man, we've had a great show. We've talked about ghosts, and we've talked about being ghosted with $20 man Ryan Shaw, the Oracle. Jerry Futch and our brother from Eisenhower, an Eisenhower alumni.
Swoop, swoop.
Cheap Pops Radio, that turned into the Ike alumni radio.
You know, $20 man used to substitute over there. We'll talk about that next
Yeah,
episode.
but we were proud of Patrick Theriot. We were real proud of Ghost Texas and our brothers, Melvin Maya, some of those other guys.
Man, I'm excited for Cheap Pops, man. Y'all are doing great.
We're real proud of it. It's cool to kind of merge everything together. But we understand that you've been in contact with Molly. Molly actually has me blocked too, because she reached out to me and I had to block her because I didn't want to kind of. I would never mess with a friend's girl like that. You know what I mean? That's just not me. Yeah. Like, I know, like, $20 man would never mess with
Virginia. Yeah, $20 man never do that to Thomas.
And not that it would matter, because I'm done with Virginia. I'm engaged to Bailey now. Did I tell you I'm engaged?
No, damn, so
Congrats, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, like, what had happened really was she was trying to check my phone. And I was trying to think of a way out of it, and I was like, why not just stop cheating and stop worrying about your phone and just marry this
there you go, bro.
young, hot female.
And good news for you is $20 man ordained minister, so he going with
No, we're not going to go that far. But we understand that, Patrick Theriot, like, he went on a ghost hunting mission. He found Molly,
I did.
who was currently ghosting $20 man. So give us your final report.
So
and we're trusting you didn't hear anything about me.
Well, we FaceTime. And
wait, she FaceTimed? She never FaceTimed me.
She never FaceTimed $20.
I just told her just to call me. I don't know why she did.
You?
I don't know. How does she know I had an Apple?
That bitch.
Sorry, guys.
Fuck.
I didn't know this. I wouldn't have answered. Now I feel bad. I feel horrible.
So what'd she say?
Well, okay. 20. My final report. Oh, she's a hoe. Bro, run.
Whoa.
No, dude, you need to go.
No. That Molly just misunderstood, y'all.
Molly?
$20 man, the one for her.
Okay, I can't take it. Okay, she sent nude pictures to Thomas. Some really bad ones. They are bad, dude. Like, she showed me all 42 of them. No.
Patrick?
All 42. Oh, God.
Nah, hold them up, y'all.
Patrick, you're making that up.
No. I know. I told you I wasn't going to say anything. I had to, bro.
This shit
These photos were so bad.
Okay, look, $20 man.
No.
In my defense, Virginia was cheating with a trash mark and Bailey was out of town. Like, I was crying. I was sad. I needed somebody. When I needed somebody, Molly was there.
You know what, though?
Molly was there when I needed her.
You know what? You a big old asshole.
I just needed somebody.
Since you engaged with that, with homegirl, how about Virginia know about this? How about Virginia? Yeah.
Yo, you brought up a valid point. Bailey cannot find out I was getting feet pics from Molly. That would end my engagement. I gave that woman an onion ring.
Damn, that's actually a good thing you did too. $20 man actually.
Yeah.
But then you backstabbed $20 man. $20. You like a son of $20 man.
It's Molly's fault. No. What guy's gonna say no? If Taylor Swift walks up to you and offers you a handy, are you gonna tell Taylor Swift no?
Well, no, $20 man would not, but still,
there you go. I wasn't gonna say
Come
no.
on, y'all, hold them up.
It was just some fucking feet pics.
Yeah, there were some other ones.
Wait,
Patrick, you're never coming back.
20. I'm sorry, I just
You're
couldn't.
never gonna make the
He
cover
looks
photo.
like a nice guy. He smells horrible, but I couldn't.
You're never going to be on the cover.
That's deceiving.
This looked like this was a moment $20 man have to go to HR departments again, Spotify, Our Hearts Radio, iTunes, all that stuff, YouTube, all that. We're going to go to HR department, report you again.
If you keep up with this, Bailey's going to ghost me, bro.
Yeah, now you're going to know how $20 man ended up in the situation he in. This shit ridiculous. You need to taste the $20 man medicine.
All right, listen. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's confront Molly.
Why are you shaking?
Let's confront Molly together. Okay. We'll call Molly, and I'll use my phone, and we'll do the 3-way option.
Okay.
And you can be on mute, and then we're gonna get Molly to give herself up.
This some 1990 bullshit.
That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you it's not my fault. She's the one that's always coming after me. We're gonna do it, okay?
All right, dog. Let's do this shit.
Thank you, Patrick. We'll be right back. Thank you, Ghost Texas. Put over your YouTube, Patrick.
Man, just go to YouTube, type in Ghost Texas, all one word. You can go to ghosttexas.com or follow us on all social media platforms at followghosttx. Thanks, guys.
We love our friends at Ghost Texas. $20 man, we're going to get to the bottom of this right fucking
Yeah, this is a big shitstorm for $20 man right now. Why listeners shouldn't be going through this kind of shit.
We're going to solve this. We'll be right back here on Cheap Pops Radio, sponsored by JM T-Shirts, Local Wrestling, and Cartoon You.
Independent big boy diapers.
Well, hello, Mr. Barnes.
Oh, Molly, look, hey, it's so good to talk to you, and I know you got mad at me, and you blocked me, and I'm so glad you unblocked me, but, I just kind of wanted to say it, and I promise there's nobody else on the phone line, and I know that, Patrick Theriot from Ghost Texas, the most famous ghost hunter in Texas, was trying to talk to you about $20 Man. But I just wanted to make sure. I know you blocked me. I know you were mad. I wanted to clear that heat because I care about you.
Hey, I've heard your song and dance before, boy.
Honey!
Go pay for your men's Barnes.
Snookums! Look, Molly, I know we got off with the wrong foot. And I know that I probably shouldn't have asked for, so many feet pics right away. But let's be honest, you came to me, you had a thing for me, right?
I did, boy, I did. I think you have kind of a cute, derelict kind of look to you, but, Thomas Barnes, you came on a bit strong, which is the only strong thing, you flaccid Philip.
Wait, whoa, no, there's no way. There's no way that you don't like me. Are you saying you don't like me? You're not about to friend zone me. You're I lowered my standards for you. You're in fucking Ireland.
I like you in a sense that you have an account, boy. You have a nice, fat bank account and regular checks that come in.
Oh, $20 man knew it. He knew you, Molly. You gonna be faithful all this whole time. You have $20 man have faith in you this whole time. $20 man so happy right now. In your face, Thomas Bond.
I only have feet for you, boy. Yeah.
Whatever it take, $20 man take whatever he can get from you, girl. You so hot. Oh.
Well, so you're just gonna let $20 man sneak on a three-way call?
You've been playing games with this last too long. This is how the cards turn, boy. Yeah.
Hey, so I'm the bad guy, even though this was his idea?
Nah, don't. This is what happened when you be pulling your dick out on every situation you can imagine, son. You be popping it out. You be waving that little Vienna sausage around like a little helicopter, and then you be.
Wait. Look, this is not this phone call was not supposed to happen. I can't even talk. You're literally picking the $20 man over me. I was at my stylist last week. I got a fresh cut. My beard is on point. I'm the host of Cheap Pops Radio. I dove with Pentagon Jr., who's currently featured on A&W Wrestling on TNT on Wednesday nights.
You're a very interesting princess. I'm just not a lesbian, boy.
You know what?
Oh, look at me. I'm off to the hairdresser.
Y'all like each other?
Yeah. I got to put it up and curl so it spikes up just right.
I'm hanging up.
We doing it, girl.
You want me to take my size 11s off?
Oh, Lord almighty. $20 man do love them feats.
These times make me question the injustice of life. I'm putting on a new hat, going out to fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to Cheap Pops Radio, sponsored by JMT Shirts and Cartoon U. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at Cheap Pops Radio, and you can reach us at cheappopsradio@gmail.com for anything you'd like to know about Cheap Pops Radio and Cheap Pops Coast to Coast.